Okay, there's the finished bandsaw stand. The swivel casters all the way around. I'm not sure if that was a good idea or not. But it's a 16-inch motorized bandsaw. It does not belong to me. It's kind of complicated. The guy I work with originally owned it, sold it to another person that I work with who wanted it to cut up toys for his parrot, but doesn't have the ability to have this at his house. So I will continue to store it. I've put new tires on it and got a new blade and learned a few things about it, how to trying to make it work so I can cut some metal. I got a toolbox coming. I'm getting ready to go pick it up now. There's the mini lathe. We cleaned it up, kind of tuned it up. I can't just pull this thing off the table anymore. Part of tuning it up is tightening these two grub screws, which have ball bearings on the bottom of them, and it controls lateral movement, and that tightens it up. And then I have 4 ball bearings up at the bottom of the bedway. Those generally don't need adjusting as often, but these do tend to back out and cause a little slop, and especially if I'm doing some testing the bounds of this lathe. Whenever things start getting sloppy, just tighten up those grub screws and all is well. I'm still looking for a 12-volt power source to get the do-all trans chuck fully operational. Every once in a while it will. We will start working. This thing sat at my father's house, the house I grew up at, ever since I can remember. I'm almost 62 years old. So since I've been at least 10 years old, I've always seen this. I've never seen the plug in the back of it, and it's always held a charge. There's a 12-volt battery inside there, and I believe in that is what is a transformer. It says 12 volts on it. So I'm assuming if I applied 12 volts to this socket here, it'll operate, and I believe it has a 12-volt out. Maybe that's a 12-volt in. I'll take it apart again and see where those wires go. It might be an alternative way to power that. More than likely, that's 12 volts out. But it's just something I've taken for granted, and not until recently I realized that I can do some inspection with it. I didn't think I needed to since I didn't have a mill, but it can be used inspecting lathe items also. Okay. Got a small little collection of ladder drills. So we're gonna go pick up this toolbox that's being given to me, and I'll set the camera up and go through it. It'll be you'll see it for the first time as I see it for the first time.